Prologue, July 1982. At the beginning there was only the man. He drove alone, keeping his thoughts to himself. It was as if he existed outside of the rest of the world, isolated inside his own skin, captivated by his own thoughts. He was a man with a face so common, so ordinary, that no one thought to look to see what was within. He passed by others quietly, as if he were not even there, and no one saw him at all. But he was a man with a secret, and the secret was death. His favorite time was the afternoon. In his truck the man drove on the highway, looking, choosing, selecting. He made it a rule to drive until he found what he wanted, waiting for him by the side of the road. When it was right, he would stop, and the game would begin. He strove to look eager but shy, gentle perhaps and undemanding. The fish would bite. How they loved to bite. He would open the door and invite them inside. Across the seat they would talk, tiny hands on the clasp purse that all of them carried, holding the secrets he craved. They thought they knew who he was. They had seen 100 or more just like him, and knew just what to do. They wanted the money. He drove into the deserted streets and found a good place, listening to them talk while he tested the wind. Then he would talk, softly at first, don't frighten them, and watch while their eyes registered puzzlement. The words were summoned, and soon they poured forth, the teachings. There. He could feel them backing away. They wanted to leave. He had disturbed them. Then they looked at the door and saw there was no escape. But by then it was too late. Afterwards he would drive to the places he knew, his places, where the wind whispered through the trees. The silence felt good. He took what he wanted, not everything, but enough to remember. Sometimes he did other things, but tried to forget it when he did. At the end he would hide them, cover them up so they couldn't be found. Still later he would go back to see them, sitting there in the afternoon, in the silence, and remember. They were his secrets, and he would keep them forever.